Sound check. That's mic. Sound check. Testing, 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 and more testing. It's just I'm not yet satisfied with the damage of our minions. We lost a lot of power. And there's something I want to check. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Why do I sound like I'm sad? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And we're just gonna continue, and there's something I want to chest. There's something I want to chest. Who are you going to chest? Let's check out our Eternal Realm Necromancer. This one doesn't have boss power, and then this one doesn't have the Nuz, and this one doesn't have. Basically, this is the basic. If we still have the mage. Blight Farm. Blight Farm. Oh, this is the character from season 7. This is the one. I think so. I hope. Give it a mage. Nice. This is the one. This is the one. No aspects. Let's just say. Okay, let's equip. Okay, let's equip the mages. Why? I mean, that's the one, right? Grasping veins. How much is our mage's damage here? So this is just 5,881. But I use crit damage here. Right. Great feast, reanimation, then aspect of sacrifice here. Oh, my armor is bad. It's not the armor that I'm worried about is the how many of the site do I have? 30k. If I'm going to drop the 9.8 resistance, I can replace it with armor, right? Then once I use a potion, I'm still okay with the resistance. Whoa! The PTR is bugged. Now I have a problem. My armor.
The stars made manifest.
Okay. At least we managed to increase our armor. Probably one more. Okay, we're good.
The envious.
Once we use these elixirs, then our resistance are still it's bad, but
There's a good one.
13. Okay, we're close. I mean, we can still increase our armor. Intelligence.
The magic, there is magic in all things. Let me show you.
Some solid bets here.
Okay, 32 intelligence. 69, we're close.
My hammer sings on your return.
Okay, resistance. I think we are so much with armor. Yep. Okay, we're good. Because we need to max out everything. So now we're good. Now let's see. I'm using sand rune. This is what we need. I think the Q rune. Okay, let's try probably $55. Let's see our damage here. So this is without the Nuz. This is just without seasonal powers. This is just the plain basic damage, and we're using the warriors for the aspect of service and sacrifice. We're still doing okay. Take note, I don't have the curse aura. Who is reducing the cooldown? Who is reducing the cooldown of the soul rift? The lucky hit of the minions? Ah, okay. I know who is reducing the cooldown of the soul rift. The first upgrade of the warriors. It was the first upgrade of the warriors. Do I have Blood Getters Embalmer? Okay, I don't have the Curse Aura. .2. .2. Okay. Is it because I have 5 to Mage Mastery here? And take note, there are just 5. There are only 5 mages, and then yeah, we have 5. Huh? What happened? I see 4.7. That's interesting. Okay, how about we master work? It's just I don't have a decent amulet. This is still +3. I mean, we can farm Duriel for whoever drops the item.
There's a good one. Some solid bets here. More there than I thought. More there than I thought.
We need the mastery.
Some solid bets here.
Yay, we had the lucky hit. Because I saw there was an update on the PTR today. I think they made a hot fix.
Some solid bets here. More there than I thought. There's a good one.
Really need that mage mastery. Because I feel like, I don't know if the mages are, because again, can we really summon 12 mages?
There's a good one. More there than I thought. Some solid bets here.
Maybe I'll try to roll for maximum. Oh shoot, it's only up to 8.
There's a good one.
Because this is not an ancestral.
Some solid bets here.
Oh well. Uh Can we try without the Dan and Q? Sear and what? I thought we can accelerate the pit. Awaken an oracular rune that pulls in all surrounding enemies. Oh man. I think the best way to test this instead of the pit, on the boss. Because we're dying on the boss. And we have a freaking 163 armor. Where did we get that? What the heck? I have so much armor. I'm not even using any single elixirs and incense. Let's visit Varshi. Oops. Yeah. Let's see, let's see. Something is wrong with the damage of our mages. I mean, the damage of our mages here is... it will go up to 6,800 compared to my other eternal character. Critical strike. Now, though we can add critical strike damage here. But still... we are applying what, right? For the curse. It's here. It's not enough. That hurts. 30% lucky hit. But we need control. Woo! That is interesting. Now that we don't have any other means to reduce the cooldown of the Soul Rift through our minions, now we are in kind of trouble on reducing the cooldown of the Soul Rift. I can have the Curse Aura. But basically that should be Ahu, or this should be Ahu for the Zek. It should be Ahu or Tamrun. Huh? What's this? Nice.
All of this would be that easy. There is no escape. only fuel my rage. You think you won? This is just the beginning.
That's interesting. So we don't need the Q rune as long as we can cast the Soul Rift more frequently. Boom, wrong position, wrong position. Yeah, without after removing that barrier from, I mean, there's another way. There's one skill that can really, the only problem is how can we reduce the cooldown? And the one I'm talking about is the Bone Storm, using the aspect shielding storm. But we need to reduce this cooldown. And the only way to reduce the cooldown of this Bone Storm is by casting a skill to proc Lucky Hit. We can use a basic skill so that we're not losing essence. Barrier, barrier, barrier.
Solid bits here.
Seems like we need the Q rune. The DPS is bad. If we want to proc this barrier, it doesn't affect the spawn rate. Spawn rate is just why it didn't change. Didn't change? .8 is the maximum. Oh, uh-huh. I'm having a hard time to cast the Decrepify. Let's grab the Curse Aura. You know what? Let's practice. It's just I'm having a hard time to click.
Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? There is no escape. Your futile struggles only fuel my rage.
Ah!
truly think all of this would be that easy? There is no escape. Your futile struggles only fuel my rage. You think you've won? This is just the beginning.
Yeah, I think let's try. I think for this Q rune, Ahu would be the best pair here, or Tam rune. Four nine approximately. So 4 9, I think around 40% barrier generation, then plus 30, so that's going to be 50. Okay. Let's try. Let's grab Ahu and then Tamron. Because the big struggle here really is the I think it's Ahu and then where's Tam? Minago is okay. It's just the cooldown is 5 seconds. We need a more consistent and fast offering generation. Now it is more consistent with the barrier generation. The only problem with the Ahu, is that it's not going to activate unless we are hitting a non-healthy enemies. And non-healthy enemies means we need to reduce the health to 80%. So during that 80% of during that 100 to 80% life of the boss, you will have a hard time to generate the essence unless you're proccing it from the ring of you're proccing it from the necrotic fortitude. Apparently the ring of fortitude is not that consistent.
It was nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy? There is no escape.
So far,
Your futile struggles only fuel my rage.
I forgot to cast my Decrepify. Where's Malaya? Ooh! Ooh! The only thing is, we need to really hurt. The damage of the mage is really... It's weaker than before. Ah! 52% lucky hit chance. Somehow. Our survivability is really bad. Curun. What is the cooldown? 4.3? Once per enemy every 5 seconds. Damage from catalyst will fortify and heal you. To be honest, it's not, somehow I don't feel like it's proccing. I mean, the only way to test this is, what if we go back to the seasonal game, if that is like without the barrier, without the boss power. Like, if it's really hard to test, like if it's really not working, can we let me repair my gear and then I need to exit, right? Exit Diablo 4. Yeah, I have to exit. Give me a second. We're not going to use the Soul Rift, no boss powers. So we're going to rely on reducing the cooldown. Because we need to spam the Blight. That's the thing. We need to spam the blight in order to supposedly to proc the necrotic fortitude. Supposedly. Because I don't know if the boss power, the version boss power is proccing the lucky hit also. That's why this one is really reducing the cooldown of our the soul rift. So let's equip our mages. Blood getters. Okay, I'm going to remove. It's just this one is really generating the barrier. That is basic. Siren Watt, you are Ahu and Q. Ahu and Q. Oops, boss powers. Yeah, no Thorax Rage, no version.
You are made of stern stuff.
What the heck? What happened to our armor? Why did I lose so much armor? Is it supposed to be like this? But I don't have the embalmer. That is a huge damage loss. You know, this is the problem because supposedly I need to use. Now it's really hard to test because I want to use the soul rift so that it will give me a essence generation. The thing is, what I want to test is probably just the cooldown of the soul rift. Yeah, the soul rift. I don't mind with the barrier. I just want to know if the blight really. Oh, right. The warriors are reducing the cooldown. Wow. Basically, our mages are so weak on this. After removing all of the, especially the 150%. Oh, where's it? The Beastmaster's training. The increase in damage. It is huge. Ah. Why? Armor is good, resistance is good. I have 10k life. 10k is not enough. Huh? What's going on? Yeah, forgot. It is a huge loss though. That is very interesting. The necrotic fortitude is nothing. It is nothing. Woo! My lower key, so this one should be the Decrepify. It's just I'm really having a hard time to cast the Decrepify. Because I'm already pressing the key 1, 2, and 3. Blight, and then... But so far I can see the difference when... It's really nothing. Now let's just add the Beast Trainer's training with 150% bonus here. So the thing is, if we're going to add this one, so it's like if we have the Nuz, we're losing critical strike damage, we have skeletal mage damage, and then we have that 100% multiplier. I believe that 100% multiplier is not enough. Unless we can summon 12 mages. Let's see the difference now with one additional 150% damage. I'm getting one hit. You know, there's really interesting about this light. There's really a big difference with this. Your summons deal 150% damage, and then the word summons here, it also increases the damage of the Ring of Menden. It also scales without scaling damage. So now we're seeing around, and imagine this, we are only increasing 2.5 of our damage. So we are seeing around 2 million, so that's going to be 2.5, so that's going to be like 5 million, right? Around 6 million. But the Ring of Menden can proc up to 9 to 10 billion damage. It's because after scaling the damage of our summons, which is our minions, then the Ring of Menden will proc, adding that explosion damage on top of our mages, and that explosion from the Ring of Menden will be scaled again by the Beastmaster's training. On previous season, on season 7, the Witchcraft, we have the Grow, which gives our summons 100% Now on season 9, we have a multiplier damage, but it's only 30%. Okay, that's only 30%. And take note, we need to injure or kill an enemy. Kill an enemy is easy if you're farming or doing the pit. But on the boss fight, you need to injure for that damage to proc. Right? So that's the thing. It's like we're doing so much damage here. Is that we are still losing a lot of DPS. Okay, let's go back. Let's bring our blight. Can we do one more? Now let's equip Lilith, Harbinger, and then what's here? Turask. Way different. Way different. Again, because we have that boss power.
Fine indeed.
I think what I'm going to do, what I'm going to test on Saturday, if the infusions damage, like in our case of the shadow damage, we can if we still have a good amount of overpower bonus damage, will the shadow damage will scale on that highest damage type bonus. And then probably I'm gonna try to like the ideal path again for leveling. And take note, we don't have the embalmer. We don't have that additional 50%, right? We lost so much DPS, sir. We lost so much DPS, sir. If that's really the count. The thing is barrier, 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 barrier. And the thing is, we don't know if there's a bug on the minions again. We're full. It says catalytic skill. Roderick Crest. Oops, give me a second. To trigger its secondary effect. What does it mean by 33% chance to trigger its secondary effect? That the suppressor thing? Unlucky hit. Dealing damage of your infusion elements has a 33% chance to trigger its secondary effect. The meaning, unlucky hit, the secondary effect, because this one is activating if your catalyst is triggered. Again, I don't know if the lucky hit here is really activated. It's really activated. Like it says there's a lucky hit. But I don't feel it. How many times did we Ew. Oh, is it our armor? Seems it's working. Seems it's working. Barrier, barrier, barrier. You are useless, sir. Those silly orcs. This is now a huge problem. %. We're just really reducing 1 second here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last one, last one. We lost so much DPS. They're weak. Basically, we don't have so much bonus. Where are we getting the multiplier damage though? Generate a mana blast. Your catalyst deals lightning or sparking damage. Your catalyst now deals lightning damage. Okay. If we're going to use this back, the thing is, while equipped, your shadow damage equal to your highest damage type bonus. Now, this is now shadow. Still the same, right? Why it's the same? Why this one is the same? Your catalyst now deals shadow and or corrupting damage. Enemies hit by it deal 5.5 reduced damage for 7 seconds. Then, while equipped, your shadow damage bonus is equal to that of your highest damage type bonus. Okay, the way I understand this, in the case of, let's just say you're doing blight damage. So if you are scaling overpowered damage, I suppose your damage to shadow, let's just say you have 1600 corrupting damage, for example. So 1600 corrupting damage, that one is not going to be used. But the highest damage bonus type, for example, if you have a 20,000 overpowered damage, I suppose that is the one that the damage scaling that your shadow or corrupting damage is going to use if this one is equipped. Same thing with this one. If you're using this one, then your cold damage, if you have higher fire damage, then your cold damage here will scale even further. Your shadow damage, it doesn't say that the catalyst damage, our shadow damage. The thing is, we don't have physical. The minions are physical. Though our shadow mages is shadow that deals shadow damage. And currently, our highest damage bonus here is this one. Now, this is what interests me now. Does that shadow damage from that infusion scales including our minions? Because if that is the case, how about we try to find an overpower? And instead of... So we have this one, right? Maybe we will replace blood begets blood with, though we need this one. That is a huge multiplier though. Or let's remove this one and replace it with bloodbath for a 100% multiplier damage on the overpower. Supposedly we need to use this one for a double overpower damage, for the overpower damage here also. If we want to scale the damage of the mages, considering, let's just say, can we sacrifice this one and then use this one? 504. Yeah, that's huge. Around 1800 damage. Now, to really test if it's that damage is really scaling with the shadow damage, how about this one? We lost some damage, isn't it? Really? Back to mage. What? I got more damage because of the mages? How come? This is really interesting. How the damage of this steely catalyst are scaling. Basically, it's an arcane magic. It's not fire, lightning, whatever. But we can transform them into an elemental damage using the infusions. The way I see it, if you're going to use the Blight, go with Ratmas Vigor to increase the overpower, and then increasing the overpower, well, the damage will scale of your shadow damage on that overpower damage, because that is a damage bonus type, which is overpowering. So yeah, I think on Saturday what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an overpower affixes, and let's see if our mages will scale using that this nebulous extract infusion. Same thing with the Blight. Will it scale the damage using this nebulous extract? And then we will do a we will invest on the overpower, and let's see if the shadow damage will scale, including our mages. So let's see. Alright, that's it for me today. I'll be streaming again on Saturday. So that's the thing that we're going to test, and if I still have the time, I'm going to try to and check. I think the best way to level would be on the nightmare dungeons, not just because we also need the seasonal event, and then we're going to need those scrolls, and then the tomes. I think we can get the tomes on Torment 1. Yeah, I think we need the tomes on Torment 1. I think it will still be the same thing. It will still be the same thing on the leveling. We will just go with Helltides. back to back. If there's a whisper, then we can run whisper. But basically it will be like just keep on farming. We're just gonna go with the seasonal quest and then do the hell tide, open the chest to get those manuals, and then now that the reanimation is now more I think the minimum would be 40% damage. That would be nice. So yeah, alright, that's it for me today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Saturday and have a good one. Bye.